Hello YouTube, it's Rob, Maxwells Grass Cutting Services based in the northeast. I hope everybody's well and having a great day. It's freezing. It's -2 at the moment, and today we're at the end of the week and we've had every season in one day. It was raining this morning, then it was snowing, went up to +2, sun came out, and now it's down to -2 and it's bitterly cold. There's a wind chill as well. So no work getting done today, I'm afraid. I've just been to the my local garden nursery near a place called Saltwell Park in Gateshead to price up some laurel for hedge that I've got to put in. But it was due to be put in before Christmas as well, but I spoke to the lady. I have to put it back in till after Christmas. The long range weather forecast for us in the northeast is I think we've got one day, Sunday, coming up where it might get about +5, but apart from that, the long range weather forecast is minus all the way, and it's just not for me. But today's video, gardeners must be sat at home twiddling their thumbs with a little bit of time on their hands, just like myself, because I've been getting loads of messages and it's very kind to receive messages. Thank you. One of the questions is, are you still doing the winter driving job? The answer in short is no. It's my pal who's got a company and he requires drivers. And it was about September, August time. He said, Rob, do you fancy doing a bit of work this winter like you did last? And I said, yeah, I do. And it was going to be 2 days a week, December, January, February, and the first 2 weeks in March. And it's a nice little tickle, it is. But then I decided quite quickly after speaking to him that I wasn't going to do it. There's many reasons for that. And one of the reasons was I just want to stand on my own 2 feet. And I wanted the motivation to get out there and take a bit of winter work on and be a bit more disciplined. So I rang him and said, look, I've decided against it. And he was dead canny. And he even kindly said, if you change your mind, Rob, you know where we are. But I haven't changed my mind. And I've managed to build up a little pot of winter work, a couple of commercial customers. But like yourself, excuse me, still getting over a bit of a chest infection. It's just too cold. And I'm not a soft walter. It's just the jobs that I've got booked in, a couple of garden tidy ups, some hedge work. I just couldn't do it in this weather. I don't think I'd be giving quality service. And also, who wants to be out in this weather? It's not fun, is it? So I've decided that I'm going to put the jobs on hold until the weather's sort of kinder, which will be after Christmas. So I've got a bit of time on my hands. So what have I been doing to keep myself busy? Well, I've been doing my books, having a look at you know, where I stand as a business, and it's been quite interesting to see, you know, what days make money, what days don't make money, and just how I'm going to swap things around. But money's a really important subject in this world, isn't it? And it's what drives us. Not the only thing, but we're working for free, are we? You know, we're going to enjoy what we do. But fortunately, what I do, and I did it 2 years ago, and it takes the stress off it. I pay myself the last working day. All my money from my jobs goes into an account. And then the last day of the month, I transfer a set fee into my account, what I call all my accounts. And that's my monthly wages. And then out of that goes my direct debits, and that whatever's left's my spending money. Then there's a pot of money in this account, the business account, and that's for like new equipment, servicing the van, anything like that, you know, the running of the business. So because I give myself 12 fixed pays every year, and I know the business can sustain that, it takes the pressure off of me when I'm sat at home for a week. And yeah, and it took me a few years to sort of get organised like that, but now I'm organised. I don't feel guilty. I'm from a pit village in North Nottinghamshire, just a working class lad, and I think sometimes we're programmed to work, and if we sit at home for a little bit, we get guilty. And I know I've had those feelings of guilt historically, but I try to get them out of my mind now and just fill the day with, you know, well, I do a bit of housework, do a bit of walking my dog, and I get my books in order, and then I look at my routes, and I try and work out sort of plans to be more efficient next year. And it's nice to just get off that treadmill, just have a bit of chill time and just look at where you're going as a business and come up with new ideas. And one of the things I learnt this week, as you know, there's a clean air tax coming in Newcastle. It means it's 13 quid to cross the Tyne Bridge. And I have quite a lot of customers in a small area in Wallsend. And I was going to give them up. And I thought, somebody said, Rob, why don't you just go along the coast, go along to South Shields and go up through the Tyne Tunnel? Well, the Tyne Tunnel is a pain. However, now they've opened up another one. You've got what's called a prepaid account, which $171 to go that way, $171 to come this way. And I timed it. I drove the route, and it's exactly the same as if you're going north as south. So I'm going to keep them customers, and I might even take another one on that estate where I work, just to make sure. Then it'll be like a full half day's work, and then that makes it viable. And they're all good customers, and so I don't have to let them go. Now, that decision was made after I came off the treadmill of, doing job to job to job and working hard, and then I just had a little bit of time to think about it, and the decision was made. So I'm going to give it a go. Another thing, I was in Costco the other day with my wife. I don't go shopping very often. I don't like it, but she persuaded us to come and do a bit of Christmas shopping, and the queue was out the door. I said, "Why is a big queue, Emma?" And she said, "Oh, they've opened a petrol station. It's been open a few years." And I said, "Can we use that?" She went, yeah, we're members. And the diesel was £1.65. I've been paying £1.85 for as long as I can remember. Now, if I go there once, sort of every 10 days and fill the van up, that saves me a little bit of money where I've got one job where it's a bit out on a limb, and she's a good customer and pays well. And so I'm thinking, just go to Costco once every 10 days during the week when it's quiet, fill the van up. You're getting the diesel a lot cheaper, up to 20 pence a litre cheaper than, your Esso garages in Gateshead. And that allows you just to go that little bit further. You're not having to, sort of worry about that fuel and that expense. And all these things come to you when you just sit and you just chill. But when you're running around like an headless chicken trying to get everything fitted in, sometimes you miss the wood for the trees. So I'm enjoying a little bit of downtime. I'm doing loads of research online, pressure washers, flat surface cleaners, gutter cleaners, etc. And I've joined a few Facebook groups, and I'm reading what people have said on the pressure washing and the gutter cleaning, and I'm learning, and that's something that might come up in the future. You never know. But at the moment, I'm just having a bit of chill time. I'm not doing the winter driving job. I've done all right. I've had a good year this year, and I just want a bit of time. Not time off, but I would have been grafting if it weren't for this bloody weather. But it's that cold. My goodness. So hopefully we'll have a bit of a thaw in January, and I'll get the work that I've got booked in done in January and February. And then we'll keep going until the gardening season starts. Now, there's another little sort of question that I like to ask. I've had a few messages from people, subscribers, saying, "Rob, what's this 34-week gardening season you're talking about?" The gardening season's 12 months of the year, and if I take a customer on, they're there for 12 months or don't take them on. Am I doing something wrong? Because in my world, if I said that to all my customers, I think I'd go out of business. 75% of the population do not want you there 12 months of the year. They want you there from mid-March till about the end of October, beginning of November. Then they'll say bye-bye and they'll see you again in the spring. Or am I doing it wrong? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, that's it today. Just a quick video. Thanks very much for everybody who subscribed. Everybody who leaves messages. I really enjoy the messages. And if you like what you see on the channel, please press the like button. It's free. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. 48% of my views are from non-subscribers, So press that subscribe button. It's free. And I'll see you on the next one. But remember, when the green gold's growing, keep mowing. There'll be no mowing done this week, but we'll be there soon. All the best now. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.